A pretty well accepted rate of return when you have money invested in stocks is 8%. And here's how I want you to think of fees. Fees are the enemy to your investment returns, okay? Fees are the enemy. And not only that, 8% return on your investment is the ceiling on the returns you can get on your investments. That's the highest investment you can get. And that's in theory if you are paying no fees. Now, investment fees, especially to a beginning investor, they look really small. We're talking about, theoretically kind of small looking numbers like, an index fund fee, which we call an expense ratio. So the expense of a particular, stock index ETF is called an expense ratio. This is something you should always check before making an investment. You want to check what your expense ratio is. That means you're checking the fee. How much does it cost to be invested in this? It's very important. A nice low expense ratio might be 0.15%. That would be a good fee for an index fund. That's about as low as you can get. Now, fees go up from there. And once you start, and there are some index funds that charge more than that, and you should be careful and shop around and look at those fees, okay? Some products, like mutual funds, tend to have much higher fees. So, first of all, mutual funds tend to be actively managed, meaning you're actually paying somebody who is picking the basket of stocks. You're not buying a whole, an index fund can have much lower fees because it's just a representative slice of the market. There's no sort of greater intelligence behind it picking things. It just is the whole market. A mutual fund, somebody's back there picking it and you're paying them and you're paying for their, you're paying them. So those fees tend to be much, much, much higher. Mutual fund fees can be, as high as 1.5%. Now that might not seem like a lot, but think about it. If 8% is the ceiling, if 8% compounded annual is your maximum rate of return, that 1.5% is subtracted off your 8% return, right? So you would only be getting a 6.5% rate of return.